Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Miss Rowena Macaso, one of your Suntrust Asmara coordinators. Welcome to our Suntrust Asmara Property Summit. First of all, we would like to set some reminders before we proceed. All attendees are automatically muted upon entry to ensure the smooth flow of our webinar. For continuous appreciation of the presentations, please make sure your laptop, mobile phones, and tablets are fully charged during webinar. Should you have questions, kindly press the chat button at the lower part of the screen and type your question. Everyone is encouraged to stay tuned for the duration of this webinar. Stay at peace and relax at the comfort of your own homes. We will start in few seconds.
Our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, we come before you today on behalf of our nation, the Philippines, now under extreme threat of the COVID-19. We praise you that you neither slumber nor sleep, and you are watching over our land and our people, especially in these perilous times. Our help comes from you. We cry out for your mercy and protection against this virus. We declare that you alone are our refuge, our place of safety. We pray that you protect our people from this deadly disease and rescue our land from this dangerous trap. Grant our President and all our national and local leaders wisdom and understanding as they establish and implement guidelines, measures, and strategies in fighting against COVID-19. Enable our health officials and medical personnel with your strength and power as they attend to the sick and vulnerable, and help many others to stay healthy. Lead the medical scientists here and around the world who are working double time to find the antidote to COVID-19. In these dangerous times, grant us your grace and peace to stay calm and to overcome fear, because the spirit of fear does not come from you. Instead, you have given us faith, hope, and love. You have given us power and a sound mind. Your word says that you will keep in perfect peace those whose eyes are fixed on you. Finally, we pray that in the midst of this pandemic, you will unite our people in love, bind our nation in peace, and bring hope and healing to our land with your grace and your power. In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thank you all for finding time and joining today's Suntrust Asmara Virtual Property Summit. My name is Viangellie Magdamit and I'll be your moderator. Just like you, I am excited in today's session. Before we get started, let me reiterate few points mentioned earlier by Ms. Rowena. In case you have any questions during the presentation, please click on the chat button at the lower part of the screen and type your questions at the space that will appear on the right part of the screen. After the presentation, there will be a Q&A session which my co-host will choose for our speakers to answer. Those that will not be chosen will be responded to accordingly at the chat box. Now we can begin. Our first presentation will focus on Suntrust Asmara being a secured community in the metro and your gateway to the best of Quezon City with its complete amenities and strategic location along E. Rodriguez Avenue. Our first presenter is a licensed real estate broker with more than 2 decades of vast professional experience in the industry. He has been with Suntrust Properties Incorporated for 7 years, molding sales Suntrustees to become successful real estate professionals. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Senior Training and Accreditation Manager, Mr. Dexter T. Aviles.
Thank you, Vian. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. All right. So, welcome to all our future investors. And my name again is I'll be the one presenting to you this wonderful investment, and this is Suntrust Asmara. As I go through this project, I want you to open your minds and open your heart as we try to fall in love with this wonderful project. So Asmara actually is an Indonesian word for love. That's why I was asking you to open your hearts because you will totally fall in love with this project. This is nestled in New Manila. New Manila is known for the old rich of Quezon City. Asmara dedicates wide spaces for leisure, inspiring you to do the things that you love. You will also experience that feeling when you invest in this condo project. So this is actually a three-tower development. Um, Currently, later on, I will show you the actual building and the actual development. But as you notice, it has three towers and it is irregularly shaped. But even though this is three towers, this is actually a low density project. It is only offering a total of almost 1,600 units for all the three towers already. That is giving you roughly an estimate of around 500 to 600 units per tower. And aside from that, this particular project is strategically located in the heart of Quezon City. As you can see, this is located along the E. Rodriguez Avenue. It is the center of the life scene, the heart of Quezon City, where popular key establishments are located, such as reputable schools, excellent and medical institutions. I will just zoom my screen for you to appreciate. So this is the project. I will use my pointer. It is technically right in front of a medical university, which is the Trinity University of Asia. It is also a little bit in front of St. Luke's Medical. It is also closely to St. Joseph's College. So E. Rodriguez is actually a very busy and vibrant location where you can enjoy the rows of restaurants and stores along its and then as you proceed, you will go to the commercial district of Tomas Morato and also Timog Avenue. That leads you actually to the other areas of Quezon City, which is going to EDSA, Cubao, going to Quezon Avenue, going to the triangle, the North Triangle of Quezon City, which includes the other business districts. Okay. Aside from that, this is also close to your workplace. No, you can easily get through other areas using the LRT2 or the MRT. And if you're in the medical profession, as I've said, if you work in St. Luke's or in the various hospitals near that area, this is very near to those areas, and it's very strategic. Aside from that, all the necessary things that you're looking for in a home, such as a supermarket, a super mega store market, is all there. Like Garcia's supermarket is right beside it. SNR superstore is also just beside it. If you're looking for 24 by 7 convenience stores, there are several 7-Eleven stores in the area. There's also some bank and money centers along the avenue. And in the mention of being near to places of like hospitals, there's, as I've mentioned, St. Luke's, Lung Center, the Kidney Center, and the Heart Center. Let's go to the development. As I've said, this is irregularly shaped. This is Tower 1. This is already ready for occupancy. And this is Tower 2, which is an L shape that is soon to be ready for occupancy, hopefully by the end of this year. And then we have Tower 3 that is to be ready by 2022. Okay, so this is actually a very nice community. It is a gated community. We have secured entrance gate within here, within this area, so that the public has no access to the whole community. Aside from that, it has several amenities such as this located within Tower 2 and Tower 3. As you can see here, you have the swimming pool in the center. There's a kiddie pool. There's a pool lounge. There's a multi-purpose gazebo. There's a pool deck. There's a bathhouse. There are gardens and gardens. There's the children's playground and also a jogging path, and also indoor amenities like as function rooms and gym. So the first tower is only 455 units. The highest floor is the 31st floor. The residential starts from as low as the second floor, and it has 3 elevators and 3 sky gardens. What are sky gardens? Sky gardens are um, open spaces within the building that gives you this feel of being outside and enjoying the greenery of the garden inside the tower. And then we have Tower 2. This is Tower 2, which is the L shape, 472 units. Um, the residential starts from the 5th floor and up to the 32nd floor. It also has 3 elevators, and it also has 3 sky gardens. And then we have the Tower 3. Tower 3 is 736 units. This is the irregularly shaped um, tower. It has 4 elevators. So this is the more units among the 3. So as you can see, you will enjoy the small population of people living in this residential development. And that is very important when you're picking an investment. And when you're picking a condominium, you do not want to belong into a very highly populated residential community. You want to be part of a low density community. Number one, to be safe, especially during these times. You don't want a lot of people within your floor and or within your building. And also, aside from that, in terms of movement along the development, it's easier for you. Okay. So what are the things that are you looking for in a condominium development? Of course, there are several features and highlights that I would like to stress. One of the things that I am very, very keen when I'm looking for a residential condominium is, of course, security. And in Suntrust Asmara, you have 24 by 7 security. You have CCTV in selected key areas of the building. There's also an exclusive lobby drop-off where your guests or people who would like to visit will be what do you call this, received at the lobby area. Aside from that, you are also secured for whatever fire hazard because you have an automatic fire sprinkler system within the whole building. You have smoke and heat detector system within the building. You have water supply drainage system to avoid any disruption in the water supply. And also, in case of brownouts or blackouts, you have emergency backup power within your building. So in my word of being secured, you're actually living in a very secured area, especially nowadays that working from home is very important. So you don't want to lose your electricity while you're working. You don't want to worry about people coming in and going out. Okay, and then aside from that, you have high-speed elevators per tower, as I mentioned. And then going back to what I said about the work from home, nowadays, like me, I'm actually doing this in the comforts of my home, and especially for those people also watching me right now, when you're investing in a condominium development, you have to find out also if there are fiber ready. In Suntrust Asmara, we already have fiber optic cables inside the development. This will provide the telco providers the ability to give you the best products that they have using fiber optics or fiber connection. And of course, when you have fiber connection, it's easier for you to work, it's easier for you to enjoy the high speed internet and also the other products that they offer, like becoming a smart home, having voice activated furniture or appliances, no, and also controlling the security within your unit. So that is one of the advantage that you can enjoy when you invest in Suntrust Asmara. Aside from that, of course, you want to live in a hotel or a resort type development. So when you're looking for that kind of feeling, I want to have a pool, I want to have a gym, I want to have an area where I can jog and feel safe. I want to bike where I can go around and feel safe. I want to have my kids to be secured while they're playing. You have to pick Suntrust Asmara because, as I mentioned a while ago, you have a pool, you have kiddie pools for kids, you have play areas for kids, you have indoor play areas for kids that will secure your loved ones. No, aside from that, you have an area you can you work out for safe, safe workout stations. You have jogging paths. You have function rooms. No, so all this you can enjoy. Why? Because in condo living, you have shared amenities. No, this is all shared. So you will all enjoy this because you are all part of the condo corporation living inside Suntrust Asmara. And this is far different when you're not living in a condominium. For example, I used to live in a subdivision and we don't have a pool in our subdivision. So wala akong na-enjoy na swimming pool. Wala kaming clubhouse that we can have our events, no? So ang hirap, no? So di ka naman pwede magpagawa ng sarili mong pool, no? Or magpagawa ng sarili mong gym. At least now when you're living in a condominium, you have the opportunity to enjoy these facilities. So these are the architect's perspective of the facility. So this is the gym, this is the playground, this is the play area, indoor play area for kids, and this is the pool complex, no? Okay, so let's go back. So you have different building features and development features that are beneficial for your family and beneficial for your investment. You have several resort type amenities that you can enjoy that you will not enjoy in a regular home. So what kind of unit would I invest in? So depende naman sa'yo kung ano ang hinahanap mong condo unit, no? But in Suntrust Asmara, you can pick from a variety of units. You know, if you're looking for ready for occupancy units, I can offer you Tower 1, no? If you are looking for ready by next year, I can offer you Tower 2. Now, if you're looking for something that pwede ka pang maghintay ng 2 to 3 years or something like that, yeah, I can give you Tower 3. So, depende sa investment stage mo ngayon or sa need mo in terms of your real estate need, no? Ano ba yung hinahanap mo? Meron ka bang available funds na gusto mong i-invest ngayon, or okay lang sa'yo yung you can, stretch muna natin for 2 years or for 3 years. These are the things that you have to figure out. But whatever you decide, I can offer you anything within Suntrust Asmara. Tower 1, RFO. Tower 2, malapit na, no? And then Tower 3, another 2.5 years, or 3 years kung gusto mong stretch pa. Okay? So these are the things that we can offer you. So what kind of unit can I suggest? Okay, if you are a new investor, and this is your first time to invest a condominium, you can start small. No, you can start with our studio unit. Our studio unit is a regularly shaped unit, but compared to other units in other developments, our studio unit is relatively bigger because it's 24 square meters. Most studio units right now are getting smaller, but in SunTrust, you can assure us that you will enjoy a bigger studio unit that is 24 square meters and will include a balcony of closely 3 square meters. No, so as you enter the room, you will already see your dining area and your kitchen area. As you move forward, you will see your living room area. And then here is your bathroom area behind the kitchen. As you move forward, you will see the sleeping area that is near the window, and also your entryway to the balcony. So actually, this regularly shaped unit can fit whatever, furniture you have. If you want a bigger bed, you want a queen size bed, you can fit it here, and you can, sacrifice having a smaller living room area. If you want to combine your living and dining room area, you can also do that, no? And then even the bathroom is relatively bigger than most bathrooms. And of course, you can enjoy a balcony also. Okay. Later on, I'll show you actual units of this particular unit. And then if you are looking for, a bigger space, and you're telling me that I need rooms and I need additional space, well, I can offer you our 1 bedroom unit. Okay, the 1 bedroom unit will give you 32.5 square meters of space plus 3 square meters of a balcony. So as you can see here, you have a bigger living room area and dining room area. Your kitchen is relatively bigger also, and your bathroom will have a provision for the washing machine. And of course, your bedroom is relatively bigger, that has direct access. Your room has direct access to your balcony. So for the 1 bedroom, you can already, have a bigger area with a secured room, no, within your unit. Okay. But, if you are a growing family, or you are willing to invest a little bit more, I invite you to get our 2 bedroom units. Our 2 bedroom units is a 36 square meter unit with a 3 square meter balcony. We have different types of 2 bedroom units. We have bigger 2 bedroom units than 36. So if you're looking for a bigger 2 bedroom, we can offer you a bigger 2 bedroom. But to give you an idea, this is our 2 bedroom unit. This is, I think, the smallest 2 bedroom unit that we have. So if you're looking for a 2 bedroom unit that is bigger, just ask your property specialist and they can give you other options. Okay? So this is one of our best sellers because you already have a big living and dining area. You have a big bathroom plus the access to have two bedrooms. So whether you're an emerging family with 1 kid, you can have, the parents sleep here and you have your yaya or your nanny with your kid to sleep here, no? So, or if you're like two professionals, no? Best friend, kayong dalawa dito magkahiwalay, di ba? So that's also one idea. Okay. Now, if you willing to roll your money, no? And I would too, no, in these times, because space is the king right now. If you're talking about, if you want to, like right now we're on MECQ, so we can't go out, no? So syempre gusto mo yung malaki. O sige, I would like to invite you to invest in a 3-bedroom. Okay, like myself, I also invested in a 3-bedroom in Suntrust Asmara. Why? Because the value for money. No, later on you can ask your property specialist if there are still 3-bedroom units available. Grab it because you will enjoy a 50.10 square meter space plus balcony. Some 3-bedroom units have dual balconies, and you can have, a complete, complete home. No, you have 2 bathrooms, you have a master bedroom and a master bathroom, you have a fully sized living room and kitchen area and dining area, and you have 2 bedrooms for your family. Okay, so what do we offer? What kind of units do we offer? Of course, we offer completely finished unit, no, finished floorings, ceramic tiles and vinyl planks for the bedrooms, finished walls, so lahat is painted, finished ceiling, so everything has um, finished painted ceilings and covered ceilings. All the doors are also finished, complete with lock set. Our windows are all aluminum frame glass panels. All our doors are also complete with their lock set. It's all of them. With our kitchen and toilet fixtures, we are complete, no? With ceramic tiles, the lavatory, the the water closet, all of them is complete. We have provisions for the range hood, and even the kitchen is also complete already. And then we also have partitions already for the rooms, okay? Because other developers, they don't offer partitions, no? So dito, all the rooms have walls and doors already. And of course, provisions for your air conditioning units, all our window types, and then there's also provisions for your water heater, single point in all your bathrooms, and of course for cable TV lines and internet lines. Every unit has an individual electric and water submeter, and of course, this is all perpetual ownership, lifetime per ownership, because you will have a condominium certificate of title. So you have that. You have to remember that. Okay, so what does this look like? Okay, I'll explain. So here, this is what I'm explaining about the finished bathrooms. So complete na po siya. And then the ceramic tiles for the flooring. And then we have our planks inside the bedrooms. You have provisions for the air conditioning units. This is the size for the going outs of the balcony. You have a grease trap under the kitchen counter. You have a complete kitchen sink with a splashboard, ceramic tiles splashboard with all the plugs and provisions. You have painted walls and painted ceilings already, and all the doors are also complete. So we offer you the simplest receivables because you never know if you want to, have it changed, you have it interiored, you want your own colors inside the unit. So it's up to you. So that hindi ka maghihinayang kapag pinalitan mo yung kulay or yung flooring or yung whatever na gusto mo dyan, maglagay ka ng cabinets. And later on, I'll show you an idea of what can you do with this particular unit. So what does the project looks like? So this was taken last year. So this is the tower 1. This is already finished, as I mentioned. This is tower 2, the L shape. This is be built, I think it will be ready by next year. And this is tower 3 that will be ready by, I think, 2022. Now this one is another development, no, which is a neighbor. This is the supermarket I was telling you. This is Garcia Supermarket and also other establishments. This is the restaurant row of food. If you want to explore this, this is St. Luke's Medical, the premier hospital in Quezon City. And then, of course, this is Trinity University of Asia. This is also a restaurant row. You have Starbucks, Shakey's, and other restaurants over here. Okay, I think SNR is over here area. So what does it look inside? So of course, this is our parking ramp. This is the flooring. This is how high is the balcony door. no, and our windows. It's almost floor to ceiling. This is our elevator lobbies per floor. As you can see, it's more than, this is I think almost 8 meter wide, and then the hallway is around 3 meter wide. So it's very nice in terms of space. This is our elevator lobby on the ground floor, and this is our entrance gate as you go through Tower 1 and to the other towers. So let's watch what's in store inside interior design unit, a 2-bedroom unit. So you've seen the receivable unit. Here is what I'm going to give you if you decide to have it interior. All right. So as you can see, so we already included the dining area. So this sits 4 people already. And then we included in the kitchen a different set of overhead cabinets. We included a range hood, okay? And then we changed the splashboard. We changed the under-counter cabinets, okay? And then we added another cabinet here where the location of the refrigerator. So this can be a good area for a family of 4 already. As we go to the living room area, as you can see, so we changed the wall panels, okay, and then the ceiling into an alcove ceiling, okay. Going through the rooms, let's go first to the master bedroom. Okay. Inside the master bedroom, you install built-in cabinets and a workstation area. Okay. So this is the workstation area of the first bedroom. As we go outside, let's go to you see the washing machine area over here. Let's go to the second bedroom. In the second bedroom, we decided to install this cabinet and a bunk bed. But this bunk bed is actually very nice, no? Because that can be converted into a study area. So when you move this other bed, this will turn into a study area. Okay. So you can do whatever you want, no, with your condominium unit. Now let's go to the bathroom. I said, so this is your area for your washing machine. Okay. So the space, as you can see, you have a full-size bathroom. Then you can include a mirror to make it look bigger. We changed the lavatory. Okay. So basically that's it. You have like a hotel type of residence, no? Now, kung diyan ka palagi dahil you work from home and naka-lockdown, hindi ako magsisisi na diyan ako nakatira ngayon. Alright? So ano pa hinihintay nyo? Kayo po'y mag-reserve na at meron po tayong guest speaker that will explain to you what are the investment choices that you can make and also the special promos that we can give you within the day. Once again, my name is Dexter and welcome to the SUNTRUST Virtual Property Summit featuring Suntrust Asmara today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Dexter, for that wonderful and very informative presentation about Suntrust Asmara condo project. Now, to further excite you in your Suntrust investment, I invite you to focus your great attention to our next presentation that will connect all the dots why you must invest now. Our second presenter has been in the industry for 3 decades and has contributed to the tremendous successes of real estate professionals and investors alike with his foresights engaging what's click and what's soon to be the hottest real estate investment in the Philippines. Before the pandemic, he is literally flying to all the major cities of the country month by month or week by week, helping grow and develop our regional developments, together with our beloved President, Attorney Harrison Paltongan. They tirelessly visit various real estate raw lands, talk to different landowners with much hope of adding more regional projects to SUNTRUST. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome SUNTRUST Investment and Sales Head, our first Vice President for Sales, Marketing and Training, STI's very own Mr. Pure Energy, Mr. Jerry R. Rubis.
Hi, Bian. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. And of course, congratulations for Mr. Dexter Aviles for presenting the project so well, so complete, and so exciting that a lot of our investors, our buyers who are inside our Zoom room and who are watching our live FB group streaming are very much excited about this particular investment opportunity offered by our project, Suntrust Asmara. Let me present to you my screen. Okay. So true indeed that this location in Suntrust Asmara is very much superb, being in the middle of modern amenities, modern stores, hospitals, and all institutions needed by all homeowners in their condominium living. Aside from those benefits featured to us by Mr. Dexter Aviles, I would like to focus and highlight some of the other benefits as regards Suntrust Asmara investment. Truly, investing in real estate is far more better than investing in any form of investments present right now in the country. Perhaps some investors would put their money in gold. In gold investment, it is still very much uncertain. There is an element of gambling involved because the price of gold, of course, fluctuates over time. Sometimes the price of gold is high, sometimes it is very low. So it will always be with a measure of luck. Some other investors would choose like performance band investments. They choose a reputable company and then invest, say, for example, 5 million of their money in that particular good company, and then would expect at least a 3 to 4% return of investment for that performance band investment. So if they put their 5 million for a minimum of 5 years, for that bond investment, it will yield around 3 to 4% maximum. Some also are investing in stocks. Okay, of course, in stocks, you will be dependent on the brokers. It will always also include an element of luck and a sort of gambling because, of course, we are never sure when the stocks will go down and when the stocks will go up. And it will also involve right timing. When do you sell your stocks? Well, when do you buy the stocks? So, but amongst all of these types of investments, there is also one popular investment, which is the bank investments, where a lot of our investors put their money in the banks through a time deposit. Even in time deposit, if you, for example, place your 5 million pesos in the bank through time deposit, for the first 3 years, the time deposit interest yield will only be 0.875%. Hindi pa nga umabot ng 1%. So for you to at least maximize your investment in the bank, for through, of course, time deposit, you may leave your money in the bank for at least a minimum of 5 years. And you know how much will be the yield? It will only be 1% for 5 years. So that 5 million earns 1% or so in 5 years. But of course, leaving your money or putting your money in real estate investment, there are so many benefits that our property investors may enjoy. I will also be sharing with you some of the investment strategies of all our successful investors in real estate or property investments. Okay, for our project in Asmara, this is the good news because our property in Asmara, our development in Asmara is still the lowest price development within the area. Right now, it is 118 to 120,000 per square. So this is still very low and very affordable for a lot of our investors. But try to take a look at these particular projects with red figures. So you see 139,000 per square, 160 up to 190,000 per square meter. You compare our location in Asmara versus these highly priced developments. Naku, matutuwa kayo. The location of our project is still far superior, far greater than all of these highly priced developments. Why? Yung nabanggit kanina, St. Luke's is just few walks away across from our project. Of course, may Starbucks, may Shakey's, the Trinity University of Asia. Lalakarin mo lang yung grocery store, SNR, Garcia Supermarket. Wow, plus of course the benefits of living within the condo with its superior modern amenities. And yet take a look, 118,000 to 120,000 lang ang presyo per square meter. So this is good news for our condo buyers and investors. And another one is our development updates wherein, as a while ago explained by Mr. Dexter, our Tower 1 with 473 units. Total sold units are 443 with only 30 units available, meaning napakabilis ng take-up nito. And take a look also at our towers 2 and 3 where the sales take-up are very fast. And the only tower which we have like a sizable inventories is Tower 3 with 459 units left. So marami pang opportunities for our investors and home condo buyers to buy from our inventories in this project. While take a look, in Tower 1, we have a recorded 286 move-in residents already. And as we speak, may mga nadagdag na in the last 2 months. More than 300 na yung homeowners in Tower 1. And very soon, our Tower 2 and Tower 3, which are now nearing completion, susunod na rin yung mga move-ins dito sa Towers 2 and 3, which means that in Suntrust Asmara, we can see in the future, in the near future, more number of families moving in. So masaya na ang community. And of course, ito yung nakakasaya, especially to those investors who trusted the company, who trusted the project way back 2014. Take note, 64,000 lang nabili ng mga early investors. Like, fast forward 2020, the price now is 110, yung sinabi ko kanina up to 120. I'm trying to make use of a figure of pricing, which is the lowest pricing. So using the lowest pricing, right now, the investor of 2014 already earned 45,688 per square meter, which means a 70% increase in investment or yield. But if we count the number of years, this is 6 years. Practically, 6 years is overstated because we are still in the half of the year period. So, pero di bale, if we use 6 years, it will now be 11.67% yield per annum, or return of investment is 11.67, meaning for investors who trusted SunTrust way back in 2014, every year assured siya ng 11.67% interest. Or for our future investors, ito yung nakikita natin, every year pala pwede ako tumubo ng 11.67%. Say for example, the 5 million investment money which we have been talking about a while ago. Pag inilagay sa bangko yung 5 million, in a maximum period of 5 years, it will earn 1% only. Kung yung the same 5 million, inilagay mo sa real estate, which says here 11.67% ang pinaka-average property increase per annum, parang ang example na yan, yung 5 million mo in the bank will only yield 1% in 5 years. Pero yung 5 million mo ilagay mo sa real estate, parang inilagay mo yung 5 million mo sa 11 banks na tumubo ng 11.67%. That's how great to invest in real estate. Actually, understated pa nga ito kasi technically, if we divide that just by 5 years, so 70 divided by 5, it will be 14%. Because in 2014, we also started late of 2014, mga third quarter na ng 2014. And right now, we are still in the first 2 semesters of the year. Kaya kung bibilangin mo talaga to, ang divisor hindi 6 years, dapat 5 years. So practically, we can say to the investors, oy, 14% ang average property increase per annum. Yan. And aside from that, the investor can also enjoy rental income. Yung ibang investors, ayaw nilang tiran kaagad yung unit. Upon na turnover sa kanila, they can rent it out for 40,000 per month o yung mga 2-bedroom units. So mayroon pa siyang annual return of investment na 480,000 if he chooses to lease the property. Yung ibang marurunong na investors, halimbawa 2-bedroom units, ito kasing 2-bedroom, i-deliver sa buyer na finished, ready for occupancy. Pero yung iba ginagawa, they add additional investments dun sa unit by providing good architectural design ng interior, binibilhan ng magagandang appliances and furnitures so that it will now be a beautifully designed, dressed up unit. For that, they can maximize the rental income for 50,000 per month. So pwede siyang mag-earn pa rin ng 600,000 per annum rental income. So 2 ways. Pwede niyang gamitin yung unit and then enjoy the benefits of modern condo living, and then pwede rin niyang piliin yung rental income. Aside from the fact that the value of the property is growing every year or appreciating every year. So dalawa, no? Value appreciation of the unit plus the opportunity also for leasing income. Take a note, investment in real estate is called sustainable investment. Why sustainable? Because for those people, for those investors na talagang marunong na sa condo investment, madali yung ginagawa nilang investment. Halimbawa, for a 2-bedroom unit which is priced 5.1 million, hindi naman ito binabayaran one time or lump sum ng investor. We have an offer right now for ready for occupancy units na pwedeng bayaran yung 10%. Ito yung 10%, 512,000 plus. Less the reservation fee, ang balance of the down payment is 482. And this can be paid by the buyer or investor 12 months at 0 interest. Like the monthly equity investment is only 40,000. The 90% of which is 4.6 million plus, ito yung loanable amount from the bank. Take a note, kung 10 years ito babayaran sa bangko, ang monthly bank amortization will be 60,941. Eh, ang ginagawa ng iba, ito lang actually ang investment ng buyer, itong 512,000. After ma-turnover yung unit, itong 90% halimbawa, in-approve na ng bangko, inilabas na yung loan, bibigyan na yung buyer or investor the opportunity or right to possess the unit, yung move-in. So pag may possession na siya ng unit, ang ginagawa ng investor na marunong, dadagdagan niya yung kanyang investment for additional 500,000. So for example, nabayaran niya yung 512. 12 months to pay at zero interest. After 12 months, magdadagdag siya ng plus or additional 500,000. For what is this? Para igastos doon sa furnitures, interior decoration of the unit. So ang naging initial investment niya ay 1 million, di ba? But after the approval of 90%, he will be paying the bank for 10 years at 60,000 pesos. Ito na yung magagaling, pinapa-rent na yung unit. Kung maximum na dressed up unit, ang rental opportunity is 50,000, 60,941, less yung income ng buyer or investor doon sa rental, ang babayaran na lang niya sa bangko ay 10,000 plus monthly. Very sustainable, very affordable na. Yan ang style ng ibang mga magagaling na investors. Ang iba ginagawa niya ay 15 years na babayaran sa bangko yung 90%. O take a note, ang kanyang monthly loan amortization from the bank is 50,262. Imagine, ang sobra na lang, kasi halimbawa, ipinarent out yung unit 50,000, ang babayaran na lang niya sa bangko, yung 262 pesos 0.87. He invested 1 million as per our example a while ago, at binayaran niya yung 1 million 12 months, zero interest. Thereafter, yung kanyang bank loan amortization ay halos binabayaran ng kanyang rental income. So, yan ang ginagawa ng magagaling na mga investors. Another example is also for a 2-bedroom unit, total of 125 monthly equity, the same as the example I mentioned a while ago. And ito naman hindi RFO, yung mga towers 2 and 3 na nasa pre-selling pa ngayon. Wala pang turnover. Pero malapit na siyang ma-turnover, patapos na. Mayroon po tayong 30-70 scheme. Now, in the 30-70 scheme, the 70% loanable from the bank, which is 3.5 million, take note, kung 10 years, 47,398. In our example a while ago, pag nakakatanggap na siya ng 50,000 rental income, mayroon pa siyang more than 2,000 na nasa sobra coming from the unit rental. Kung 15 years, 39, around 10,000 plus ang sobra doon sa nakukuha niyang income sa rental. Yung 10,000 na yon na pinag-uusapan natin na excess from the investor's income from the rental or leasing income, yun yung pambawi niya ng 1 million. Unti-unti, every month, napabawi niya yung 1 million investment niya. So, take a look. Hindi niya binayaran ng buo o bigla o one time yung 5.1 million. This is now the wonder of real estate condo investment sa magagaling at marunong. Now, there is also this kind of investment in condominiums which we call the time sharing. This is the fractional ownership wherein several buyers or investors combine their investments in one unit. Kaya nga fractional ownership, yung iba bumibili ng like 1 month in a year investment. So, alimbawa, kung 1 month in a year, 12 investors ang may-ari sa isang unit in 1 year. Ito ay napakahirap i-unload because marami nga ang owners na involved. Those who will decide to unload the unit, marami. Kaya mahirap itong i-unload. While in a condo ownership, isa lang mag-asawa yung investor, madali itong i-unload, madali siyang isang sa bangko, madali siyang i-resale for a higher price. And the timeshare also, minimum lang ang rental income. Why minimum? Marami ang maghahati doon sa rental income ng condo unit. While it provides good rental income for the ordinary, regular condo investment or condo ownership kasi yung mag-asawa lang or yung investors lang ang mag-i-enjoy ng leasing income. Usually, the timeshare condo units do not appreciate in value, while the ones that are being sold by the developers, like what we are doing in Asmara, appreciates in value over time. Dun sa ating example na may assured 11.60% interest yield yung ating mga investors per annum. Limited ang usage because 1 month lang in a year dito sa timesharing, while full usage of the condominium unit anytime of the year yung doon sa mga bumibili sa Asmara. And mind you, mayroon tayong condominium certificate of title which the family can enjoy. That CCT or condominium certificate of title, pwede siyang i-mortgage sa bank, pwede siyang i-resale at the disposal and of course decision of the investor. Or the greatest one is that pwede niyang ipamana yon sa kanyang mga anak. Okay, another one is that we have an exclusive property management company that takes care of our condominium developments. They are very much important because they help maintain the beauty, the looks, and then the usability of our open spaces, our clubhouse, amenities, and the like. Without them, it will be difficult for our investors and homeowners to expect that the value of the property will continuously increase or appreciate. Okay, and of course, during this pandemic season, and even before the pandemic, our property development company with its people are very much active in making sure that our condominium homeowners are well taken care of day by day, so that they will always be safe, like the 24/7 security system, the maintenance and upkeep of the hallways, the common spaces, the amenities, and the like. And mind you, we have had our CSR also taking care of our homeowners by providing them a little support during the ECQ days. And also, not only our home condo buyers were provided a support, but also our laborers or workers na naiwan ng ECQ sa ating mga projects. Projects na ginagawa o mga projects na mayroon ng mga nakatira. This is to show you that SUNTRUST, our company through our property management company Sunrays, is very much, of course, aware that we need to take care of our home buyers or home condo buyers and all our workers. And another good news for our investors, this 5590 payment scheme for Asmara Tower being offered August 1 until August 31. Meaning your down payment or equity is only 5%. In full, you pay this, plus the additional 5% you pay in 6 months. You issue a post-dated checks for this. Thereafter, the company SUNTRUST will now allow the buyer to take possession of the unit. So, in just issuing a full 5% cash, 5% down payment plus the 5% is spread over 6 months, which in effect is totaling to 10%. We are already allowing our homeowners to take possession of the unit. Either they live in the unit, they stay in the unit, or they lease out the unit. Number 2 promo, we have this reserve now, pay later. After payment of the reservation fee, we allow our investors to have a reprieve of the down payment for a period of additional 1 month. So the next down payment will now be programmed after 60 days. The usual is 30 days after reservation. We already ask our buyers to pay their first down payment. But with this promo, it's 60 days before they start the official payment of the equity. And the third promo is for the buyers to be given a gift certificate for those buyers that are already moving in our Asmara Condominium Development. So if you bought a property 5 million and above, the company will give you 30,000 worth of appliance GC. This can help the buyer or the investor purchase appliances of their like for example, an air conditioning unit, a sofa, or whatever. We'll just be giving the appliance gift certificate once the buyer is already scheduled to move in our Asmara project. So, see you in our Asmara community, dear buyers and investors, and enjoy the beauty of our development, enjoy the benefits in investment. As I had mentioned a while ago, you are very sure that in any of our SunTrust condominium developments, you are assured, our investors are assured of good property increase or property appreciation every year. Plus, the investor can also enjoy good leasing income for our condominium developments. Good luck, and thank you very much for spending time with us this afternoon for our Asmara Property Summit.
Thank you so much, Sir Jerry, for your valuable insights. Surely the sales trustees who invited our clients and viewers right now will no longer have a sweat in getting that final nod from their prospective buyers and prospective investors. Now, as earlier mentioned, here are some questions from our viewers. Anybody from our speakers may answer. First question, what does condo fees and association fees cover?
Bian, of course, this is a very important question. It's very important for our homeowners in the condo development to pay their association dues because this goes to a lot of expenses in the maintenance and upkeep of the open spaces, the hallways. They have, of course, yung power consumption ng lights, the maintenance and upkeep of our amenities like the swimming pool, the gym, so on and so forth. And of course, the homeowners association dues is also very important as a standby money or a standby fund whenever, of course, major repair problems are at stake, like the elevator problems, because it needs regular maintenance work and it needs a lot of money to repair those elevators. Just for Tower 1, as mentioned a while ago, 3 elevators. If it's 3 towers, you can just imagine how many elevators will be maintained in this community. Without the homeowners promptly or religiously paying their homeowners association dues, it will be very difficult for our property development company to maintain this particular beautiful condominium development called Asmara.
Thank you for that, sir. Next question, what are the security measures does Asmara employ during this pandemic?
Yeah, I have already shown a while ago that even before the ECQ, we are very much concerned about the security measures in all our condominium developments. Now, during the ECQ, MECQ, GCQ, we make sure that our property development company, through our security guards and personnel, we ensure that a lot of our homeowners are well protected during this pandemic by making sure that all guests coming inside are being recorded. They are asked to fill up these health declaration forms for, of course, tracing later on or tracking later on. We also implement these minimum health protocols being required by our government by, of course, ensuring that the tires of the vehicles coming inside are disinfected. The driver of the vehicles are, of course, required to wear face masks. And all other minimum health protocols are being ensured by our security personnel so that our primary consideration is the, of course, protection and safety of all our homeowners.
Thank you, Sir Jerry. That is only means that our client's safety is our primary concern. For the last question, can you give us the composition of the miscellaneous fees?
The miscellaneous fees, actually, this will be appreciated by a lot of our home buyers or condo buyers and investors, because I think there are very few developers who present to the buyers a computation of their payments that are very somehow detailed, and we present in a separate computation the obligation of the home buyer or condo buyer about the miscellaneous payments. A lot of these go to government taxes or fees. Like, for example, if the buyer pays in cash, this goes to transfer taxes. This goes to the filing fee of the purchase, the documentation stamp tax of that purchase, the utilities, so on and so forth. But for the installment payment, once the down payment is already fully paid, the developer is now obligated to deliver the title under the name of the condo buyer or condo investor, so that there will already be a condominium certificate of title under the name of the investor or condo buyer. Why? Because this condominium certificate of title will now be used by the buyer as a mortgage to the bank. Once there is a mortgage involved, there will be additional miscellaneous payments, which of course is the filing fee of mortgage, annotation of mortgage, and the like. So majority of the composition of these miscellaneous payments are actually buyers' obligations to the government. And we want the buyers to appreciate that, so that they will really, of course, obligated to pay separately. But in other developers, we do not know how much miscellaneous payments they ask from the buyers, because a lot of the developers tuck this in the total selling prices of condominiums. But with SunTrust, it's different. We are very transparent, and we want the buyers to appreciate a separate computation that is obligatory for them to pay.
That is very well explained, sir. Thank you for that. All right, so it looks like we have covered most of the concerns of our dear clients and all our viewers. Please expect an immediate call and business presentation from our sales trustees right after this webinar. So our dear guests, to further entice to reserve now, we have something for you. I would like to announce our SUNTRUST Virtual Property Summit promo. For every sales reservation made during the promo period, excluding parking unit, the buyer will be entitled to electronic gift certificate worth 1,000 pesos and one SUNTRUST windbreaker umbrella. And as we near the end of this fruitful virtual event, may I share the screen of our vertical sector head. Please welcome Ms. Christine C. Santiago for the closing remarks.
Okay. Thank you, V. Of course, to our two gentlemen, Sir Dex and Sir Jerry, for a wonderful and informative presentations. So to you, our dear guests and viewers on our FB Live, it's been a pleasure having you on board in this virtual property summit. You have seen how beautiful our SUNTRUST Asmara, whether it's for investment or for your personal haven, live, work, and play without compromising the quality of the time you spend with your loved ones. That's the promise of Suntrust Asmara. You may grab our best offer now. So on behalf of SunTrust Properties Inc., thank you for joining and sharing your precious time with us today. We hope you found this session valuable and helpful as you decide on your next SunTrust investment. So again, as we end this session, your trusted agents, whom you call sales SUNTRUSTees, will be more than glad and willing to explain to you some very important details of Suntrust Asmara. Okay, so this is Christine Santiago saying welcome to your new home where you will find the convenience of the city life. Be safe and healthy, everyone. God bless us all. Thank you.
When the morning comes and we see what we've become, in the cold light of day we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back, 'cause with all that has happened I think that we both know the way that the story ends. There's